Hi everyone, today I want to talk to you about how when we change how we see the world we see changes. That is the most important bit of info I can possibly give you, because what it is telling you is that you can control the world that you see from your mind. It isn't about trying to micromanage every single part of your life. You can change things simply by shifting your mindset. And when I started to really understand that and believe that, it was very empowering for me. I found it really empowering because it didn't mean that I had to go and take on the world. I could sit here and just shift my reality. Just shift it. Simply by shifting how I saw things. So let me give you an example of this. Let's say, for example, you go into your local city centre and you're walking along through past the shops and you're looking at things and you clock somebody that you know, and as you're walking up to them you imagine they will say hi and they walk past you. Now you can interpret that particular situation in a few different ways. You could slip straight into the negative and you could go, they just blanked me. They must hate me. Did I say something wrong? Did they not like me? Have they hated me for ages? They were speaking to that person for a while and they didn't used to like me. And you can spiral yourself into this negative headspace. And you can meditate in your mind on that. Really focus your mind on that pain and that stress and concoct a whole reality on this. You might bring in other people, you might be accusing people in your mind of things and become extremely paranoid based on that one interaction. You could then think, oh, they didn't see me, and then feel a level of relief that because maybe you felt a bit anxious about speaking to somebody that day, or you could, there could be that side of things. Or you could just think, oh, that person didn't see me today. They must have been in a world of their own and they didn't see me, and think nothing more of it. And then when you see that person again, you say, oh, I saw you the other day. You were in a world of your own, you must have been. And you can have a laugh about that situation and move on with your life. That is a tiny little example of the things that we do every day and how we interpret the tiny little moments. It could be a text message that you receive. Did they put a kiss? Didn't they put a kiss? We can spiral our brains into utter chaos over tiny, tiny things. But when you feel good about yourself, the truth is you start to always see the good. You always assume the best. When you walk into a room and people look at you, you will assume it's because you look great and because they get a good vibe off you and they want to know you and they want to talk to you. If you feel rubbish, you're going to walk into that room, people are going to look at you and you're going to assume it's because they're judging you and because they dislike you and they think you're fat and ugly or whatever other thing you're telling yourself. It is completely and utterly about shifting how you see the world. And when you realise that, you realise the world is not this scary, fearful place that you maybe imagine it is. And it's a real lift. And the more you do that, the more you train your mind to see the good, the more you see. And that isn't just some mumbo jumbo, pseudoscience stuff. This is real stuff. I'm going to set you a challenge. Over the next few days, I want you to think of something that you wouldn't normally see. Now, I did this over the last few days with my girls. That was a bit of a challenge. Now, we thought we didn't really see very many green cars, okay? So I said, right, okay, well, I'm going to focus my mind on seeing green cars. And now, I see green cars everywhere. There are no more green cars on the road than before. This isn't magic. This is purely that my mind is now thinking about green cars. So I see green cars everywhere. It's as simple as that. If you focus your mind on seeing good things in the world, you start to see them. It's really simple. So set yourself a challenge, whatever that is. You want to go and look for green cars? Do that. Just something silly. Doesn't have to be something serious. Green cars, or seeing flowers everywhere, seeing hearts everywhere, whatever it is, focus your mind on that and think, just say to yourself, I want to see more hearts. I want to see more blue cars. I want to see more, I don't know what it is, but whatever. Focus your mind on something and set yourself a challenge for 48 hours that's what you want to see. Set that intention and just see what happens. Because I guarantee you will see those things. And there won't be any more than there ever has been. It's just that your mind has opened up to that. You want to see more friendly faces? Open up your mind to friendly faces. Ask to see more friendly faces and see what happens. Let me know by commenting below, or send me a message on Twitter at Holly Matthews. On my website, I am hollymatthews.com, Facebook, Instagram, hollymatthews84. And if you want to work with me one-on-one in a life coaching type situation, I do business and positive mindset coaching for female entrepreneurs or just women in general. I'll pop the details below and you can get in contact and we can work together if we want to. See you later, guys. Peace.